Hey guys, Gina with YA Fiction Freaks, and this is a review on Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. And Entertainment Weekly says you won't want to put it down. And I don't know that that was necessarily true, but it was really good, interesting book. It was intriguing. I didn't always mind if I had to put it down, but when I got back to it, I was really happy, and I was like looking forward to picking it back up and starting reading again. So it didn't take me real long to read this book because it was pretty good. The cover is beautiful. I like the black and white as well, but the color one, if you guys haven't seen it, this whole mask is like a brilliant turquoisey blue. And when you get to the part of the story where you see why she has that on and what's going on in the story at the time, it's really cool. It starts out with, and this is no spoilers, it starts out she's an artist, she's in art classes, and she carries around a notebook with different art in it, and it's just really interesting. She's a different character than I've ever read about, and she's in two different worlds. But friends don't know this, and she actually isn't even, oops, let me go back to that because it just like powered down because I hadn't been, it does that to save your battery, there we go. But she doesn't totally know about the other world. She knows that there is something different, but she's kind of figuring that out throughout the book more and more. She grew up with just knowing certain things and never question them, and now she's starting to question. And the great thing is she does question throughout the book, and she starts learning things gradually, and you start learning with her, so the mystery unravels and the suspense. It's not one of those books, which I hate, which the character questions the same things over and over and over and over, and nobody will tell them what's going on until the last 2 or 3 pages of the book. That kind of book drives me insane. I kind of felt like Beautiful Creatures was like that, and that's one reason I didn't care that much for it. I even thought at the end of the book they still didn't tell half the stuff, or 75% of the stuff that was being questioned, and things didn't make sense. But anyway, I won't even go there. But this book was not like that. You get it as it goes through the book. It's about, mainly the characters are angels and demons, but the demons grew up, of course, and in a land where they were told that angels were a certain way and vice versa. And of course that is not always the way. And so that kind of makes, when the worlds collide, things kind of go a little nuts, and she's trying to figure out her part in it. And it's really, really good. I definitely recommend it. My cat is, what are you doing, Nicholas? I do recommend it. This is book 2, which I'm going to be going on probably at the first of the year, because I've got a couple right now that I'm reading. And Christmas, it's so hard to read a lot during Christmas with so much going on. But Days of Blood and Starlight, so this is the sequel, Laini Taylor, and it says the sequel, so I don't know if there's another one coming out or if this is just a 2-book deal. But this book is just beautiful. I have it on my Kindle too, but I'll show you guys, actually, if my cat will let me. I will show you guys what it looks like versus the real thing. Let's see, it is in my to be read list, and it is Days of Blood and Starlight. And then I have to tell this that I don't know why. That's the one thing with Kindle. It should bring up the cover if you haven't started reading the book yet, but it doesn't. So there, I just want to show you the difference. There is the well, here you go. Here's the black and white cover, which I think is really sharp and cool. I mean, the Kindle's awesome with the contrast. And then here is the real thing. This book's massive. I was actually like surprised when I seen it at the library, and I just had to get the book, even though I had already bought that. And I probably will read a lot of it on my Kindle, just because, oh my gosh, I don't know if I have the muscles and to read this one. And of course, when you're laying down, it's so hard to like manipulate and hold this book up and stuff. So I think, oh, one great thing